Snohwflake, and let's just get started. So here I have these artificial flower bouquet, and I'm just going to remove all of the flowers and all of the plastic leaves from the plastic wire stems. I divide it into half with 3 stems on one side and 3 on the other. So now I'm just going to twist these 3 together into one. And I do the same on the other side. I'm going to curve each side of the wire until it resembles the shape of a heart. I take the 2 tips and I twist them in together. If you're struggling to get them to come together, you may need to add a bit of hot glue. I'm also going to hot glue this green ribbon and wrap it around the stem. Now I'm going to take some of these plastic leaves and cut them and then glue them onto the heart. I fold and glue them around the shape of the heart, and I try to make sure that you can still see the heart shape even with the leaves on top. I keep adding more and more leaves, and I do a mixture of light green and dark green. I want it to resemble a reef, but a heart-shaped reef. I'm going to add all of these red, pink, and white flowers. I just glue them on top of the leaves for a forest fairy flower design. I'm also going to add this small white ribbon, and I'm going to take these 2 sparkling glitter branches and glue them onto the back of this other wand that I made. This is the second wand I use using pastel white and pink flowers. I add a bow in the middle and a rhinestone. I'll also be adding a butterfly on top. For this next wand, I will use some of this floral craft wire. I take 4 pieces of craft wire and I twist 2 of them together to form one. This is the first piece of twisted wire, and this is the second. And now I am going to take this unsharpened pencil and wrap the wires around the pencil. I use hot glue around the end of the pencil, and now I'm going to take these 2 wires and stick them back onto the pencil on the hot glue. And I hold it in place until it's completely stuck onto the pencil. Make sure that each wire is facing opposite directions. And now I'm going to take this purple and pink ribbon and I layer them on top of each other and wrap them around the pencil. I will be using these pink and purple acrylic beads. First, I'm going to untwist the wires. The wires on the inside I bend and fold over. I will string the beads onto the outer wires on each side. I follow the same pattern. I will take the tips of the wire and using either a pair of scissors or pliers, I'm going to bend it back until it bends over the bead in a loop. I will take the other tip and loop it through the first tip. I will also bend this one back into a completely closed loop that will lock the wires into each other so they don't come out. The next thing you need to do is press the center of the wires together so it forms a heart shape instead of a circle. I take the two remaining wires now and I'm going to wrap them up into a circle or ball. Then I take this crystal diamond rhinestone heart and I hot glue it to the center of those inner wires. I'll add this small white ribbon and this fake piece of candy to the back of the heart. For this next wand, you'll need 2 clothing hangers. If you take 2 hanger hooks and you put them up next to each other, it forms the shape of a heart. So what I do is snap off the hooks of each clothing hanger and glue them together. And then I wrap some ribbon around at each part where I glued it, just to help it lock in place and be more secure so that it doesn't come out. And I'll take some more pink ribbon and wrap it all the way around the entire heart. I'll be using one of these little Valentine's plastic heart necklaces, and I'll break the necklace into 2 pieces and glue those little tiny hearts of the necklace onto the heart of the hanger. I'm also going to use the bottom of the clothing hanger for the stick part of the wand. After I glue the necklace onto the heart, I will be putting another bit of hot glue there and attaching a red bow. I also glue the bottom of the heart and wrap around more of the pink ribbon. I use this red glittery nail polish and paint it all across the ribbon for more decoration. I add another layer of silver glitter on top of the red one. And next, I will take some of this purple and red sparkly tulle and I cut a piece of it and gather it together in one end and then cut it even. I will hot glue this tulle around the heart at the bottom. For this next wand, you'll need a children's headband. I'm going to snap the headband and break it in half on both sides. Then I'm going to go in the middle of that section and break that part again. After I do that, I'm going to snap it one more time at the halfway mark. And now that I have the headband broken like this, I'm going to hot glue the very tip of it and hot glue the two tips together. Once you glue the tips together, you'll need to squeeze them to hold onto them until the glue completely sticks them together. And now I'm going to take some of this golden glittery ribbon and I will be wrapping that around the headband. If you're using a headband that's already yellow or gold, then you can skip this step. But I'm choosing to wrap the ribbon around because my headband is blue. I will be using this broken earring. I actually bought it from Forever 21, but I can't wear it anymore. So now I will be taking each of the stars and using them as a decoration. If you can't tell by now, the headband is meant to resemble the shape of a crescent moon. I just hot glue all of the sparkly rhinestone stars onto the side of the moon. I will also take some of these little pink plastic rhinestones and I will glue them onto the centers of the stars. I will use the other piece of the broken headband from earlier, and this will be the stick part of the wand. So I just hot glue a little bit more to attach the moon to the stick. In order to help secure the glue, I wrap this ribbon around just to add more pressure and help everything bind together. Now I will use more of the sparkly golden ribbon, and I just wrap that around all the way to the bottom. And I will also use some of this pink smaller ribbon and put that on top just for extra decoration. And once again, I'll be using this tool. I cut out a small rectangle of the tool. And then I take it and gather it up in the center. And once I gather it in the center, I will tie it using another ribbon. And so it's a bow now. I glue the bow onto the wand, and I'll also take more of this ruffle lace and I will add that to the bottom as a little skirt type of thing. So at Dollar Tree, I found this dream catcher, and it's really neon, rainbow, and bright, so I really like it. But I'm going to be cutting off the net part of the dream catcher. First, I'm going to take this plastic rainbow and I'll just hot glue it to the bottom of the heart. The theme of this wand will be a rainbow party theme. I cut off all of these little feathers on a string, and I cut the strings off of each one of the feathers. I re-glue the feathers back onto each side at the bottom of the heart. Now taking some of these beads, I will be arranging star beads in rainbow order. So using more of the wire, I will once again twist two pieces of wire together, and flipping it over to the back side, I will hot glue the wire onto the bottom of the heart. And I'll add a small fake candy marshmallow to cover it up. Now I will take the tip of the wire and fold it all the way back. I want it to lay flat against the last pink star. And now I'm going to take another pink star and glue it right on top of the wire and on top of the first bead.